As the title says, How I Saved My Marriage. Yes, I'm saying here the word quote unquote I because happy marriages don't just happen like that. You have to work for it. I have been married to my husband for 17 years and our relationship has seen all kind of lows and pitfalls and failures and we together overcame all of that. But being a woman and also as I believe that you have to become the change agent to see the change, so I have my wisdom from my own experiences that I want to share here for the women out there. There is nothing called perfect marriage. When two people enter into the marriage institution, yes, it's an institution because you learn and grow a lot in it. So when two people get married, they bring in with them their own shortcomings, their own flaws, the pains, the hurts, the traumas, or whatever, and their own limiting beliefs and their own insecurities and fears and judgments. That's what exactly happened when with me and my husband. Now as you start living with each other and with each passing day you are exposed to each other's flaws more and more, so instead of becoming empathetic and instead of showing acceptance, you revolt, you oppose, you start becoming blaming, you start nagging, you start finding faults in your husband for every small thing. And here begins your entry into the endless pit of that thanklessness, demanding attitude, where you just want to take and take and take, and you forget that you also have to give in the relationship as well. So we did all kind of mistakes like any regular husband and wife and even more. Now let me tell you what I did as we have this blessed beautiful relationship and 17 years together in our marriage. What I did, so number one, I brought God back into our relationship. I firmly believe that God is the greatest healer and he doesn't just heal but restore the relationship and give the surprising amnesia to your past. Listen, you have to heal first before you can heal anything else in your life. So take shelter of that meditation and prayer and journal all your thoughts in your alone time. This is very, very powerful. This will straighten your mind, your thoughts, and your actions. Number two, start adopting the habit of the gratitude. It's not easy, okay? Gratitude is not easy, but since this is a habit, you can create this one with daily practice. Your mind will tell you the 10 million things, 10 million reasons to complain, but don't speak it with your mouth, okay? Zip your mouth. Only time if anything wants to come out of your mouth should be thankfulness only. But by expressing the gratitude, you bless your relationship. Start looking for one thing daily for which you can, in your heart, be thankful for your husband. Journal it. Like in my case, I started expressing thankfulness in my alone time. For example, my husband would cook for me whenever I asked him, or would help me in figuring out something if I was learning new things, whether it my office work or any certification or anything I was learning new, he was there to help me. So more I started looking at his small acts of kindness and be thankful at my heart, more reasons I found to be thankful. And more I started seeing good in him and stopped focusing my attention on finding faults in him. So gratitude is the key. Number three, which goes alongside the number two, is stop nagging about him in front of your family or your friends. Yes, you will be tempted in the beginning, but again, as this is a habit and you can develop it by practicing it, we think, we think, oh, he is not present here and not listening. I'm nagging about him only in his absence only. Then you are doing the one major mistake. The vibrations you are sending to the entity called relationship, your marriage, it is all negative vibration only, and you don't need to say it. It will reach out to him in his heart by you without even saying. Also, other thing is people, no matter how close they are to you, how nice they are at hearts, they mostly cannot give you the right advice because they themselves are not sorted out in their own lives. So stop nagging and complaining at all cost with anyone. Number four, you need to learn and understand that we all are human beings. And throughout the journey of our lives, we are bound to make mistakes and we need to learn to accept and forgive. But before we forgive and accept others, we need to learn to accept ourselves. We need to accept ourselves and forgive our own selves. What I understood in my life's journey is that I was very hard with myself. I punished myself always. That was my nature. And by not accepting me and always had that self pity kind of attitude toward myself, I was giving myself more pain. Once I overcame doing these affirmations and Ho'oponopono technique and journaling and self healing through prayers and meditations, I started accepting myself. And more I accepted myself, more I did the same with my husband, and not just him, but with other relationships in my life as well. Number 5, focus on your goals, and not changing your husband. As you level up, stop focusing on and you stop focusing on low grade things, you start growing internally, and it works like a magic, and it always rub on your partner too. Remember that seeing faults in him, you when you are seeing the faults in him, it's almost sure that the same kind of faults are in you also. So you need to grow internally and outgrow out of the stupid, childish, petty, low grade issues, which are usually not even the issue. So these are the 5 things I wanted to share for this video, and I have covered enough. So I will see you in my next video. Thank you very much.